Before you ask, no, I cannot read your thoughts. Not then or now. I only heard that one.
I had been about to ask that.
It may have happened because you were experiencing a strong emotion.
Just like when I had summoned the Wolven without realizing it.
To be quite honest, I'm glad I can't. I imagine your mind to be a constant cyclone of questions, one fighting the other in a death match to see which one has the honor of being asked.
I frowned at him. That was kind of rude. I pitched forward. Can we try it now? See if I can do it on purpose?
Do you know how to do it?
No, but I think it has to do with that imprint, the singular pathway. I think I just need to follow that. I mean, that's something new, so it would make sense that it would be the way. Kieran stared at me as if I spoke in a language he didn't understand. Okay, just give me a second to concentrate.
You sure you only need a second?
You sure you don't want to find yourself staring down at the hilt of a dagger protruding from your chest?
That would make it hard to test out whether you can do this on purpose or not.
I shot him a look.
Go ahead. See if you can do it.
Drawing in a shallow breath, I opened my senses to read Kieran. I tasted the sugary sweetness of amusement on my tongue, and then I reached further, finding that earthy, woodsy sensation. I latched onto the cord. Kieran?
Yeah?
I jerked back, my eyes widening. You heard me? He nodded.
It almost sounded like you spoke out loud, but I know you didn't. And it sounded like a whisper. Try it again, see if I can respond to you.
I focused on him, feeling the freshness of curiosity replacing the amusement. I connected to that pathway even quicker this time. Kieran? The strangest thing happened, and I wasn't sure if it had happened before and I hadn't realized it. But I felt him. Felt his mark brush against my mind like a woodsy, balsam-scented breeze.
You have a healthy obsession with stabbing people.
Gasping, I gave a little jump. I do not! A wide grin broke out over Kieran's face.
You heard then?
I did, and I don't have a healthy obsession with that. I'm just surrounded by people who have an unhealthy obsession with annoying me.
It must be the Notum. It's the only thing I can think of. It makes sense. Sort of.
What does sort of mean? Could the deities communicate with the Wolven like this? He looked at me so intently that it felt like he was trying to see into my mind.
Not that I know of. But how do you think Nyktos communicated with the Kiyu? They wouldn't have understood language. Not the spoken kind. He communicated directly with their minds.
My stomach tumbled. But then how can I... None of this makes sense, Kieran. I get that I carry the blood of Nyktos in me, and even Malik's if what Alistair said is true. But that doesn't explain how my abilities are so strong, when as far as I can remember, neither of my parents had these gifts. Neither did Ian. And yes, I know he might not be my full-blooded brother, but if I am the descendant of Malik and one of his mistresses, that had to be several generations ago. How did I end up with so much ether?
Good question.